Let's get right into it. Number 10. Shrinkflation. Shrinkflation is making your favorite snacks disappear right in front of you. That gallon of ice cream you loved is now 1.5 quarts, but the price stays the same. Toblerone chocolate bars started spacing out their triangles to hide the fact there's less chocolate. Your toilet paper is shorter and narrower. Your cereal box has more air. Less breakfast. Your candy bars are shrinking too. We just accept it and move on. The real way to spot this scam is to check the price per unit on the shelf tag. That tiny number tells you exactly how much you're paying per ounce. Sometimes the value size package gives you less value than the regular size. When companies eventually bring back the original size, they label it as new, 20% more, and charge extra for what you used to get originally. At this rate, by 2030, we'll be paying $5 for 3 chips and a promise. Number 9. Gym membership cancellation scams. Picture this. It's January 1st. You're feeling motivated, ready to get that summer body in winter. You hop online, click a few buttons, enter your credit card info, and you're a gym member. The whole process takes less time than ordering a pizza. But when you try to cancel, you discover the gym's final boss battle. That same gym that took your money through their website now needs you to show up in person during specific hours, on specific days, with a notarized letter. In 2022, Planet Fitness got sued because they kept charging a guy who tried to cancel his membership 7 different times. The guy even moved to a different state, and they still claimed moving across the country wasn't a valid reason to cancel. These gyms make millions from what they call ghost members, people who've given up trying to cancel and just keep paying. It's a subscription service for guilt. Illinois recently passed a law requiring gyms to offer online cancellation if they offer online sign-up. But until more states follow suit, here's what you need to know. Read the cancellation policy before you join. If it looks longer than the Constitution, avoid it. Number 8. Free shipping thresholds. You're shopping online, and your cart total is $42. The website tells you, spend just $8 more for free shipping, and suddenly you're adding random stuff to your cart like you're playing a twisted game show. These companies are playing you like a fiddle. They set a shipping threshold that's just above what the average person usually spends. If most people spend around $45, they'll set the free shipping at $50. It's like dangling a carrot in front of you, except the carrot costs more than the shipping you're trying to avoid. Let's do some quick math. Shipping costs $6.95. You're at $42 in your cart. To get free shipping, you need to spend $8 more. So you're spending $8 to save $6.95. These thresholds aren't random numbers. Companies spend millions studying our behavior to find the perfect number that'll make us spend more. They know exactly how much extra we're willing to spend to avoid that shipping fee. They show you recommended items right when you're about to check out. It's like going to the grocery store for milk and coming home with 3 bags of chips, a plunger, and some garden gnomes. We're hardwired to avoid losses more than we seek gains. Paying for shipping feels like a loss, even though spending more money to avoid it is an even bigger loss. Our brains short-circuit when we see the word free. We'll spend $20 extra on stuff we don't need to avoid a $7 shipping fee, then feel proud of ourselves for being smart shoppers. Number 7. Dealer prep fees. At the dealership, ready to buy that new car, you'll see a dealer prep fee for $400 on your paperwork. They claim it's for preparing the car for sale. In reality, they're charging you $400 to remove plastic wrap from the seats, wash the car, and check the windshield washer fluid. That's like a restaurant charging you a plate prep fee for putting your food on a clean plate. These prep fees usually range from $100 to $400, with some dealerships charging up to $800. But here's the real kicker. Manufacturers already pay the dealerships to prep new cars. You're literally paying twice for the same service. When dealers say this is standard industry practice, remember that bloodletting used to be standard medical practice too. You can negotiate these fees. Some people have gotten them completely removed just by asking. Try this line. So you're telling me if I don't pay this fee, you'll sell me a car that isn't prepared? For used cars, the prep fee makes even less sense. What are they prepping exactly? The dust it collected while sitting on their lot? When they say, we have to make sure the car is ready for sale, remember that's literally their job as a car dealership. Number 6. Smart device subscriptions. Your $200 smart doorbell just became a really expensive button, because when you try to check last night's footage, you need a subscription. Want to see who stole your Amazon package? That's $3 a month. Want to know if that weird noise was a raccoon or a burglar? $6 a month. Want to actually use the smart features? You need to pay rent on a doorbell you already own. It's like buying a car and finding out you need to pay monthly to use the steering wheel, or buying a fridge that charges you to keep your food cold. Over 5 years, you'll end up paying more in subscription fees than you did for the actual device. You're paying more to rent the software than you paid to own the hardware, and it's spreading everywhere. Smart thermostats charge you to adjust the temperature remotely. Robot vacuums need a subscription to map your house. Some smart light bulbs want you to pay monthly just to change colors. These companies sell you the hardware at a reasonable price, knowing they'll make way more money on the subscription. And if you stop paying, all those smart features vanish. Your robot vacuum becomes a really expensive cat toy. The real cost isn't what's on the price tag. It's all those little monthly fees that'll nibble away at your wallet forever. Number 5. Delivery app service fees. You spot a juicy burger for $12 on your delivery app, but by the time you hit checkout, that $12 burger has turned into a $25 monster. First, there's the service fee, usually around 10% of your order. That's the app charging you for clicking buttons on your phone. Then there's the delivery fee, another $5 to $7. And if you're not ordering enough food, there's a small order fee. They charge you extra for not spending enough money. There's also the peak time fee for being hungry when other people are hungry. The app suggests an 18 to 25% tip, calculated on the total after all the other fees. So you're actually tipping on the fees too. The worst part is the restaurants barely make anything. The delivery apps take up to 30% commission from them. On your $12 burger, the restaurant might only get $8.40. That's why many restaurants have started raising their delivery app prices. Some restaurants are even putting notes in their delivery bags begging customers to order directly from them instead. It's like a hostage sending out a secret message for help. That $12 burger isn't really $12. It's $25, the price of not putting on pants and leaving the house. Number 4. Printer ink pricing. Printer companies sell printers at a loss, sometimes as low as $30, because they know once you're invested, you'll need ink. That's where they've got you. Printer ink costs more per ounce than human blood and vintage champagne. We're talking about $60 for a tiny cartridge that's mostly plastic and air. These cartridges are designed to tell you they're empty when they're still about 20 to 40% full. It's like having a gas tank that says empty when you've still got a quarter tank left. Try to outsmart them by using third-party ink, and your printer will refuse to work. They've put tiny chips in the cartridges that only accept their overpriced ink. Some printers even have expiration dates on their cartridges. They claim ink can go bad, like milk, except it doesn't. That's just another way to make you buy more. Try to print in black and white when your yellow cartridge is empty? Sorry, no can do. Because apparently you need yellow ink to print in black and white. That makes about as much sense as needing a swimming pool to make coffee. Printer manufacturers make more money from ink than they do from printers. It's like selling someone a car for $100, but charging them $1,000 every time they need to fill up the tank. Number 3. Ticketmaster service fees. A $50 concert ticket magically transforms into an $80 charge on your credit card. The ticket price looks reasonable, $50. Then you click Buy Now, and suddenly you're hit with more fees than a hospital bill. A service fee of $14.75, a facility charge of $5.50, an order processing fee of $7.95. The whole business model is built on these fake charges. Pearl Jam tried to fight Ticketmaster in the 90s. They testified before Congress about these ridiculous fees. Nothing changed. Instead, Ticketmaster got even bigger. They merged with Live Nation in 2010. Now they control about 80% of all concert venues in America. It's like having only one grocery store in the country that charges you a shopping cart access fee and a putting items in bags fee. They even charge you a fee to print your own ticket, at home, on your printer, with your paper, with your ink. It's like a restaurant billing you for the privilege of chewing your own food. But we accept it because there's no other choice. Number 2. The Great Glasses Scam. Those designer frames you're wearing cost about $15 to make. Almost every eyewear brand you know is owned by the same company. Ray-Ban, Oakley, Persol, Prada, all owned by one massive company called EssilorLuxottica. It's like having different TV channels that look independent, but they're all owned by the same network. That $400 designer frame and that $40 frame at the discount store probably came from the same factory in China. The only difference is the little designer logo they slap on the side. That tiny metal logo apparently costs $360 to attach. This company owns the stores that sell them, the labs that make the lenses, and even many of the insurance companies that are supposed to help you pay for them. It's like going to a casino where the house owns the building, the cards, the chips, and your bank account. Number 1. Bank maintenance fees. You put your money in the bank, thinking it's just sitting there like a hamster in a cage. But that's not what's happening at all. Your money is actually out there working harder than you do at your day job. The bank takes your money and lends it out to other people at interest rates that would make a loan shark blush. If you keep $1,000 in your account, the bank can lend out most of that money at 15% interest. That means they're making about $150 a year using your money. And what do they give you in return? A whopping 0.01% interest. That's 10 cents a year. But they also charge you a maintenance fee for the privilege of letting them use your money. It's like paying rent for an apartment that someone else is living in and collecting rent from. These maintenance fees usually range from $5 to $25 per month. So you're paying up to $300 a year for the bank to make money off your money. In 2022, the biggest banks in America made over $1.8 billion just from maintenance fees. Online banks and credit unions usually have fewer fees because they're not trying to make shareholders rich. Meanwhile, traditional banks keep charging these fees because they can. And every time you pay a maintenance fee, somewhere, a bank executive is buying another yacht with your money. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.